just picked some fresh strawberries, not strawberries, some fresh blueberries. Hold on, my phone's giving me a, there we go. I just picked some fresh blueberries, and I'm now going to make some donut hole blueberry pops, I guess, and then I'm going to make a lemon glaze to go on top of it. So I'm starting out with a half a box of cake mix. I'm doing 1/4 cup of oil, 1/2 cup milk, 2 egg whites, and then I'm going to whisk those together. This is the classic batter bowl. It has measurements here all the way up to 8 cups. So that's the capacity for it. I'm just going to whisk this together, get all those clumps out. And then I'm going to fold the blueberries in. And what does it mean to fold something in? You just gently take your scraper and you just gently roll it in. So here I have 1.5 cups of blueberries. I'm going to start out with about a cup. You know, it's a cup. I'm going to see how far that's going to go. You don't want to whisk the blueberries because it'll break them up. Yeah, that's not going to be enough. So I'm going to go ahead and do the whole 1.5. Yeah, I think that'll be good since these are cake pops. If these were muffins, I would want more. So now I'm going to get a little more oil in one of my silicone prep bowls here. And I'm going to use my basting brush. Use my basting brush to coat each of the little holes. Oops, that's not it. Yeah. Just get a nice little coat. That'll help it not stick and help them just pop out perfectly in their little circles. These are like little blueberry donut holes. Or you could put them on a stick and call them cake pops. Or you could put them in an ice cream cone, like the recipe that I'm following from this Season's Best cookbook, and you could make blueberry ice cream cones. Just getting these all nice and oiled. All right, there we go. The basting brush works better than just spraying it because you're getting a full coat on all the crevices instead of relying on the spray. It's kind of like sunscreen. You don't just spray sunscreen on yourself and hope for the best. You spray it and then you rub it with your hands. It's kind of the same principle there because you want that full coverage. So now I'm going to use my medium scoop to scoop into the donut hole pan. The small scoop that Pampered Chef carries is the perfect size for these donut holes. I just don't have the small scoop, so I don't fill up my medium scoop all the way. And the reason I love these scoops so much is because it has the little bar that goes across the back and it pushes everything out. It's really good for things that are sticky like Crisco, cookie dough, peanut butter. And that way you just get that full measurement. Want to make sure there's at least one blueberry in each one of these little holes. So that each one's an actual blueberry donut hole or cake pop, whatever you want to call it. And this is a white cake mix. I'm not using Pampered Chef's donut mix this time, because I'm wanting it to be more of a cake pop. But if you do get a donut mix, you could add blueberries and have blueberry donut holes. Just filling these up. And I'm okay if they overflow a little bit. I'm not looking for the perfect circle this time. But if you fill up the little holes just about halfway, it does give you that perfect circle every time. There's a lot of blueberries in that one.
There's a lot of blueberries in that one. Don't copy me.
There we go. almost done. I already have the oven preheated to 350, and I'm gonna put those in there. They'll just cook for 10 to 12 minutes. This is a pretty fast recipe to get going. The donut hole pan is dishwasher safe, so don't worry about you know, the mess in each little hole. You're not gonna have to scrub them out individually. Just pop it in the dishwasher, and the dishwasher handles that. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and put this in the oven for the 10 to 12 minutes. Okay, Google, set a timer for 10 minutes. And now I'm going to start working on the lemon zest. Not the lemon, the lemon glaze. So for the lemon glaze, I have 2 lemons here. I have 2 cups of powdered sugar. Yes. I'm going to do 2 tablespoons of butter. Cut that up. I'm using the scoop and spread. I love the scoop and spread. It kind of like acts like a knife, but it's not as sharp as a knife. But it's great for cutting butter. It's great for just kind of like slicing things. And then this side works as a scraper, so it's perfect for getting into spaces. And since I was working with this glaze that's going to need to be stirred, I'm going to use this side to do that. And then I just have one thing that's messy, and it goes in the dishwasher, and I'm done. I'm going to pop this butter in the microwave for about 30 seconds. You don't want to overcook your butter because it'll turn brown and it'll give your food a burnt taste. Let's see. I need a knife to cut my lemons. Always make sure you have a nice sharp knife when you're cutting things. I need to wash these because I'm going to actually zest one of these. So I'm going to need the peel off. The new citrus juicer and zester is available this summer. So definitely take a look at that. If you juice a lot of oranges or lemons for lemonade and orange juice, or if you cook a lot with zest, it's definitely a product you want to have. Okay, so my butter's not quite all the way melted, so I'm just going to use the spatula side to kind of stir and press it around a little bit. And I'm going to pop it back in there for another 30 seconds. Okay, go ahead and cut my lemon. I need 1/4 cup of lemon juice. I'm going to use this one. I'm just going to rinse out the milk. I'm going to use the citrus press to get the juice out. This makes it so easy. Just simply open it up. You put your lemon in there, you close it, and then you press. And look at all that juice that's coming out. There's very minimal effort. If you tried to do it in your hand, not near as much juice would come out. There we go, got that. This one's big, but it's gonna be fine. I just gotta get it in there. There we go. Simply squeeze. All that juice just coming out, going right down in. And then of course, if you had the new, this is just the juicer, but if you had the citrus press and juicer, zester and juicer, you'd be able to do this also. Alrighty. Let's see, I'm looking for 1/4 a cup. I think I just need a little bit more. There we go. And the holes in the bottom keep the seeds from going through. And the pulp, I do see that I did have a couple tiny little seeds make it through. Reach in there and get those out. There we go. Perfect. Alrighty. Let me get my butter out. All melted. Alright. Now to zest. I'm gonna, since I don't have the citrus zester, I'm gonna use my microplane grater. And I'm just going to carefully put my lemon. I'm going to cut it in half one more time, just so it'll fit nicely down there. Because I don't want the lemon juice, I just want the zest part. Let's see, I want y'all to be able to see. Go like that. The great thing about this is you can use it left-handed or right-handed. I am right-handed, but I'm going to use it left-handed. And I'm just going to lightly grate it just to get that zest off. Yeah, good. There we go. I think yep, I'm not going to do that because that's not safe. I'm going to cut my fingers. So I'm going to keep it in there. And that's one thing I like about this is because I cut my fingers all the time. But this way, I'm not going to cut my fingers. I'm trying to just see if I had that zester, it wouldn't be this hard. But there we go. There we go. Now I'm getting some zest. Good. Got it. The zest of any type of fruit, like a orange or a lemon, has more of a lemony flavor. Ooh, sorry. Please move away. Has more of a lemony flavor, so it's going to give a stronger flavor for you. No, you're okay. Thank you.
There you go.
Okay, so let me look at my directions and make sure.
Mama?
All right, so I want to mix the lemon juice, the confectionery sugar.
Are we still going to the pool?
We are. You need to get in your bathing suit. The lemon zest. What else? The butter. And then I'm going to do just a pinch of salt. The reason I'm adding the salt is it just gives, it takes off how sweet it is, because it's going to be very sweet with all that sugar. So I'm just doing just a little bit of salt, and it's just going to give it more of a complex taste and take off the sweet, just how sweet it's going to be. Okay, just mixing it up, getting all those lumps out. And then I'm going to use my coating trays. I'm going to pour this glaze in there, and then I'm going to roll my blueberry cake pots. It should almost be done. Okay, Google, how much time is left on the timer? Just 3 more minutes. Okay, good. So that's perfect. That's giving me time. I want to get all that butter out. Got that lemon juice. I thought I would need 2 lemons, but I'm going to taste it and just make sure that it tastes good. Ooh, that's sweet. Good. Yum. All right. So let me get our coating trays. I'm done with all this. Scoot this over. Here's one of my coating trays. The coating trays come in a set of 3. I used 2 this morning, so they're over here. I washed them already. There we go. A set of 3. They have these nice grips on the bottom, so they're not going to slide all over the place on you. Put this away. Just move this over to the side. They also come with a pair of tongs. I think my tongs are in the dishwasher. So I'm going to use just my large chef tongs. These are my favorite tongs because they lock when you hold them up, so they're not going to pop open on you when you don't want them to. Even when you lay them down on the side, they're not going to pop all over the place. But when you hold them down and squeeze, it unlocks and then it opens. So they're just really easy to work with, and you don't have them popping all over the place all the time. So here's the coating trays. I'm going to go ahead and put the lemon zest right here in this middle one. Not the lemon zest, the lemon glaze. I don't know why I keep saying lemon zest. And then if I need to make more glaze, I can easily do that in these silicone prep bowls. And the reason I love these silicone prep bowls so much, and you see me use them all the time, is that they have the measurements on the inside, so it's really easy to see. They can go in the microwave, so if I ever have to microwave anything, I don't have to switch it into another bowl. And they come in a set of 3. They come in this one, which is 3 cups. They come in a 2 cup, and it comes in a 1 cup, and they all stack inside of each other. So the 2 cup goes down in it, and then the 1 cup. So they're easy to store, easy to use. So just got a couple more minutes there. So once oh, there's our timer. Perfect. Okay, Google, stop. All right, let me grab these out. I'm going to bring them over here. I'm going to rinse this off. This is the perfect tool to get things out of this donut hole pan, because the spatula end is, it moves around enough where it doesn't poke a hole in whatever you're cooking. These are not, they may not be ready. Let me just grab a quick spoon. Looks like the fruit went down to the bottom. Yeah, they're ready. Okay, good. So let me rinse this off. And then we'll start scooping them out. Let me try it. Let's see. Let me get you a better angle. And then my arm's in the way. There we go. There we go. Blueberries. So they're just popping right out. If you have the stackable cooling rack, this would be a great time to put these on there to let it cool off. I don't have that, so I'm just gonna have to flip mine out right here. I'm gonna use both of these coating trays just so I can get them cool. There we go. You know, I think I'm going to get my large scoop. I'm going to scoop the glaze up, and then I'm just going to drizzle over, because I don't want that lemon flavor to overpower the blueberry. And once again, I love these because it has that, I'm sorry, can't even see, because it has that piece that goes right there, and it's going to scoop it all out. So even though it's sticky. So there we go. So now I've got to do another batch over here with my leftover cake mix, finish glazing these, and then we're ready to eat. So there we go. You can see them right there. So here are my blueberry cake pops with lemon glaze.